Hey guys, what's going on? Mike back again here. Just wanted to do an update video for you guys. This time I think we're going to be focusing mainly on punk and metal albums here that I've picked up in the last few months. Some of the stuff I've had for a while, but just haven't had a chance to show it off. But yeah. Um, so anyway, hope everyone's doing well out there, and let's get this started. First off is going to be the punk band here. This is a band called Slant. I got a 7-inch from them. Sorry about the glare there. This is Vain Attempt EP. I just got this in the mail the other day. This is on Iron Lung Records. Very cool. South Korean punk band, female-led vocalist. Very good stuff. Kind of like a hardcore punk, I would say. But good stuff there. So that's their 7-inch EP. And then I did pick up their full 12-inch album here as well. But yeah, good stuff. Really dig this. Iron Lung Records is a label I have been familiar with in the past, mainly through the grindcore band Internal Rot, who I absolutely love. They've released a few things from them. And I was just looking through their catalog, what they got going on, and man, I feel like I'm going to be spending some money. Just obscure punk album releases from the 80s and beyond, so, and just other stuff too. Really interesting label, so I highly recommend checking out that label, Iron Lung Records, if you have not heard of them. So good stuff. Next up, I put an order in for a website called Gimme Metal. They have different variants of albums that aren't available anywhere else. So I really wanted they had a awesome, like, I don't know, ice blue version of this album. Sadly, that sold out. But this is Dark Throne with their latest album, Astral Fortress. Black metal band, of course. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with Dark Throne, but yeah, good stuff here. This is actually my first Dark Throne release that I have. I'm not huge into them, but I did like what I heard off of this album. It's a little more accessible and not, I don't know, black metal is a weird genre for me. I like some of the stuff I really like, other stuff I just think is awful. But it's very hit and miss. But this album I do like, plus I find that I'm using the Ice Skater photo there of on a Dark Throne album. But yeah, this is just standard black. Like I said, there was that ice blue vinyl that I wish I could have got my hands on, but sadly it did not happen, and now of course it's jumped up in price. But also on that order, I got the new Demon Head that came out last year. Not Demon Head, Demon Hunter. I'm sorry. Great band. They started, I think they're still a Christian band, but man, the first track on here, Defense Mechanism with Max Cavalera, woo, doggy. It is some good stuff. But yeah, this is a really nice pressing here. Comes with an Obi. Very cool. There's the back of the album. And then it did come with this alternate artwork here. That's just the insert. That was done by lead vocalist Ryan Clark. So I guess you could frame that or something if you want to. I thought this was actually what the album cover was going to look like. But now it's just a 12 by 12 album art piece. And then the records themselves are on this kind of nice fiery orange vinyl. I still got that Dark Throne album on my mind that I was unable to get. So yeah, so Demon Hunter, Exile, great metalcore if you're into that. Like I said, this whole thing probably isn't my favorite of theirs, but like I said, there's a few tracks on here that are just bangers, and especially that first track with Max Cavalera, who was actually just here not that long ago with Soulfly. I wish I could have gone to that show, but sadly I missed it. I had other plans going on. But yeah, good stuff there. Gimme Metal is the website. I think they have vinyl subscriptions and stuff like that you can do as well, but you can also just buy from their shop. Next up, we have a band called Cage Fight. I ended up getting this because I had some points to redeem on Amazon. So I think I paid $1.26 when this was all said and done with. But female-led vocalist there. Good stuff. Nothing groundbreaking. I think this is just on a black. No, maybe it's not. This might be colored. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a very cool black and red record there. Good stuff. I think this is kind of like an offshoot. I can't remember which bands these people were in, but the girl I know, Rachel is her name. I believe she was in another band, and as well as one of the other musicians. So it's kind of like a, I don't know if it's a super group, if you will, but just kind of like a side project. But yeah, good stuff. I dig it. Cage Fight, and I think this is just self-titled. Yes, I do believe it is. So front there, and then the back with her giving you the bird, the double bird. All right, and then these next records here, I ended up doing a it's like oops, something through Relapse Records that they do. It's kind of like a blind buy. They send you, what was it, 4 or 5 records here, 5 records for like $40 that they pick out. So I thought that was kind of fun to do. So I went ahead and did that. The first one up here, just keeping in the Cavalera lineup here. I believe his son Igor is the drummer on this band. This is Plague God. This is members of Sepultura and Neurosis, and another band I can't remember. Their name starts with an A. They're escaping me at the moment. But yeah, this is really good stuff. Kind of doomy, sludgy, with hints of industrial. But yeah, on a translucent red vinyl there. There's the inner sleeve there. Kind of looks like a rib cage or something. Gross. But yeah, really, really enjoy this. In fact, I just listened to it again this morning, and man, it is a great album. So Absent in Body, Plague God. Good stuff. Pick that up. This one kind of surprised me. Relapse Records is mainly known for, I guess, metal. But this is a kind of a shoegaze band, which I thought was really cool. And I'll take this out. Comes with an Obi strip here. This is the band Nothing with the Great Dismal B-Sides collection. So there's only like 3 songs on here. All on one side. And then this is on a pink vinyl here. So there we go. And this is probably not going to show up, but there's an etching going on the back side there, which is just the back of the album. But yeah, I love some shoegaze, stuff like My Bloody Valentine and, of course, Catherine Reel. Love those bands. So yeah, good pickup here. So I was very happy to get this, and there's the back of the record. That's kind of what this, or the back of the, excuse me, the back of the vinyl looks kind of like that, the etching. So very good stuff. Like I said, pleasant surprise. Always into some more shoegaze. I'm gonna have to pick up the full length of this because I really like what I heard here. So next up is a band called Valkyrie with their album Fear. It's kind of like a 70s hard rock vibe going on. Sadly, this has not really captured me whatsoever. I don't know if it's the guy's vocals, but maybe I just need to listen to it again. But I've only spun this one time here, and I was kind of underwhelmed by it. But maybe I'll give it another shot, and it will grow on me. But we will see. Otherwise, I might just sell it. So, out of all these records, though, that's the only one that they sent me that I was kind of like meh. But anyway, we got the band Razor next. This is their album Armed and Dangerous. I believe this is a Canadian band from the 80s. Very good stuff, though. Kind of maybe like a Motorhead type of feel going on. Kind of on that, what you would call that splatter vinyl. But good stuff. I really dug this. Great throwback. I mean, they are from the 80s. So side one is the actual album, and then side two is all like a pre-production demo that came out. So it's mainly the same songs, just in a different order. But yeah, Razor. If you have not heard them and you kind of are into that like late 70s, early 80s type Motorhead sound, give this a whirl. I don't think you will be disappointed. So, all right, and then last record here that they sent. This is Inter Arma, Carrier Days Revisited, or Garber Days Revisited. It's hard to see if that's a G or a C on there. This is a cover album by this band that I was not familiar with whatsoever. But yeah, this is pretty cool. On here they do covers from Neil Young, Ministry, the song Scarecrow, Neil Young, A Southern Man, March of the Pigs, Nine Inch Nails. Then also it's Running Down a Dream, of course, Tom Petty. And Purple Rain is the last song on here by Prince. But yeah, good stuff. I can't remember, is this on a colored vinyl? Nope, just standard black. But yeah, this is pretty good. You know, the Purple Rain cover intrigued me. That and the Tom Petty one the most. I probably enjoy the Tom Petty cover a little bit more than the Prince cover, just because, man, it's so hard to cover Prince and do that song justice. I mean, come on, it's Prince. You're not going to do anything better than Prince was able to do. So anyway, we're fine on time here. So I'm just going to run down a few CDs here that I've picked up here recently as well. I did pick up the new Pierce the Veil album, Jaws of Life. I know this hasn't been getting the best reviews out there, but man, I really like this. Currently it's sitting in my top 10 for the year. Kind of has a 90s, more of a 90s feel. A lot of criticism I've heard on this is that people are complaining it's not heavy enough. They feel like they were teased with the single off here, Past Nirvana. But man, the more I listen to this, the more and more I really dig this album. So, I don't know. I might be in the minority there, but Pierce the Veil, Jaws of Life, I'm digging it. So, and then I did pick out the new Obituary. I'm sure many people are familiar with them. Love that album artwork. I forgot the guy's name, but he also did, you know, artwork for Lorna Shore and some other bands here as well. But yeah, this is Dying of Everything. Came out at the beginning of this year. Really digging this. Just good death metal from Obituary. And last but not least, I did get the new Haken album. This is Fauna. I probably will not get this on vinyl just because right now it's like for a new copy is $40, and I don't like this album that much to spend that. It's a great album. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, the standout track on here for me so far is Elephants Never Forget, and I think Eyes of Ebony as well. The last two tracks. Beneath the Rainbow I think was good. But yeah, kind of if you don't know Haken, they're kind of a prog metal, prog rock band. But yeah, I would highly recommend checking these guys out if you're into any of those things. So, all right. Well, I think that is it for right now. I should have a new video coming out here too later this month. I'm waiting for some things to come in the mail, but just another update video, primarily focusing on jazz. So hopefully, if that interests you, you'll stick around. But yeah. Other than that, I hope everyone's doing well out there, as always, guys. And yeah, until next time, keep on spinning. All right, bye.